Hi, Brian Masse here, Member of Parliament for Windsor West. I want to wish everybody a wonderful Labour Day. I want to thank the Labour Council for inviting me to say a few words, but most importantly for their work and all of the affiliates over the past year. It's a special place here, the Fogler Furlong. This will be the 19th year I've addressed it as Member of Parliament, and it's also been a number of times I've come as an individual, as a representative of just the community. It's important to recognize the contributions of Labour, especially with COVID-19. When you think about a country like Canada, and you think about the things that we've had to face, they have been faced with the strength and the power of the previous generations working for improved workforce improvements, safety, health considerations, and also our healthcare system and the type of supports that we have in the community right now today to help people in the time of need. We would never have had those things if people did not bond together and fight back against issues at the workplace. Safety, inclusion, respect, communication, all those things are the strength of Canada, and they've also protected people during this pandemic. Think of our frontline workers, how much they have given up, them and their families, over the past year. And at the same time, think about the protections that wouldn't have been in place if it wasn't for organized labor and for doing all the good work that you've done all over the number of years and decades and generations. Think about our healthcare system, which is really strong with me as a New Democrat, believing in Tommy Douglas and the years that he went through, the naysayers that said it couldn't be done. If we didn't have those pillars today, not only would our health be jeopardized, but also our economy would be jeopardized. So we see in the last couple of days, the Prime Minister has prorogued Parliament. And I want to say to the Prime Minister, this is a personal reset because of his own scandal and corruption in his own government. And it shouldn't be the thing that Canadians have to face. Consider the promises that were made in the last election, the false promises of being at the table, yet we still haven't seen the action. During COVID-19, we've had to drag the government kicking and screaming at a number of different times for programs that still need fixes to this day, like the supplementary unemployment benefit, which is still facing issues of being clawed back from workers who fought for that right, and employment insurance that they paid into the system for decades that they should deserve and they should get without penalty. Think of the fact we still don't have sports betting with regards to our organized crime that will now continue to benefit from this activity, whereas it's a simple line in the criminal code, promised to change and not delivered. With prorogation, they put it off even further. And importantly, think about our auto industry. We've lost a shift this year at the Chrysler plant, and we still do not have a national auto policy. And it's unbelievable when you think of the opportunity, because of our workplace is so strong, is so unique, so diverse, and is better trained than anywhere else in the world. And all you have to look to is COVID-19 and our lack of capacity for manufacturing. This Prime Minister famously said in London, Ontario, just up the highway, that we should actually get out of manufacturing. And at the same time, now we've seen the PPE that's being developed in the Ford plant, the other types of materials that are developed even at Higham Walkers, and other unionized efforts to actually bring the workplace accountable has been a benefit to all of us. And manufacturing matters, it's important. And I want to conclude with this message that's so important for so many people that they're faced with the next future and the next couple of weeks, saying our teachers and our support staff and the educational system need our support now more than ever. They need to know that we care about their safety. We need to know that they're supported as they deal with the complications of not only parents like myself of children returning to school, but also the people that are actually teaching. Including them in the solution-based process and the protection of our youth is critical and more important than ever. So thank you very much for the labor movement. You mean so much to everybody. And I'm not a fair weather friend. I've been here since day one saying that I wouldn't want to be here without labor support. That continues to be what New Democrats want to have, believe in. And again, thank you for your generations of fight, because without that fight, we wouldn't have been able to protect ourselves during COVID-19 like we have today. Congratulations. Wish I could be with you today, but at the same time, solidarity is always stronger. Thank you.